wish to kick. Right, flip the chains. And then Dolphins. Cowboys. There we go.
Alright, welcome everybody to the last game of the weekend, Dolphins versus Cowboys. We're just waiting for the game to get underway. It looks like the teams are heading out to the field now. Got my co-host tonight. We got Bert on the mic.
I never mic'd
Hello,
that,
ladies
dude.
and
You want me to
gentlemen.
do that? Or are you good?
Yeah. No, you're
Streaming
Alright, buddy.
is the ever popular streamer himself, Psych.
Be ready to go.
Oh, I don't know that I'm that popular, but thank you.
Looks like the Cowboys are kicking off.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. Guess they've gone through all the voice checks and whatnot already.
Yep.
That was pretty quick. I thought we were going to be waiting around for a few minutes.
No, they did that pretty efficiently.
Nice. So, who's your favourite to win this one?
I got the Dolphins hitting the mercy rule in the middle of the third quarter.
Not an insane prediction. I would say that the mercy rule is going to be hit. But I also think the Cowboys, if they can get a good start to the game, and keep the pressure on, maybe they might even stop that. There's a possibility the Cowboys aren't they've got some talent.
Yeah, I don't think this
They have a
game's
lot
going
of
to get anywhere near the mercy rule. If I had to guess, I'm saying 35-10, 35-14.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it depends what kind of game plan the Cowboys come with. They could do really well and keep the pressure on the Dolphins and do pretty well. And they start with an onside kick. I don't know if that's intentional. Don't think it probably was, but it's picked up by Leroy, bouncing out to the right-hand side there, and manages to get it to the 37.
Yeah, that went pretty far if that was supposed to be for an onside kick.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was all just a big old accident.
Down, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So Cam starting out in the QB position tonight, rolls out to the left-hand side, got plenty of room to run it. He's got two open receivers down the middle, and Nelly comes down with it. It was a good start.
Yep.
Nice,
picks up 35 yards. That was a great throw.
Nice start with 35 yards picked up there. I don't think the Dolphins were ready for that one. They're playing a slightly different formation on defense than what we're used to seeing from most teams. But they've got a receiver open in the end zone. That's Jeff with his first touchdown of the game. What a quick one.
Mm-hmm. What a quick touchdown. They only wasted 41 seconds there for their first touchdown of the game.
Yeah. Dolphins definitely coming out and showing what they're going to do tonight. And I think if the Cowboys don't put some pressure on the next drive, we could see another, less than a minute touchdown.
Mm-hmm. The Cowboys will get the ball, and we'll see what they'll do here. I have them running a lot tonight, trying to pull in those secondary, and then once they pull in those secondaries, just let that ball fly. We'll have to see what they decide to do.
Yeah, it's what we're seeing a lot of teams do against the bigger teams now, is keep it on the ground to avoid the interceptions.
Yep.
Only problem is if the fumbling starts coming around, then it comes in and leaps and bounds, and you end up getting like 10 fumbles a game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, Cowboys got a talented bunch of receivers as well. Don't know that they'll quite be able to catch over the Dolphins. Maybe if they can get into open space and the line can do their job. But I'm sure we'll find out in a minute.
Yes, we will. Should still be a really good game all around.
Yeah, and Galen picks it up in the backfield there, running out to the left-hand side there, doing a little bit of a cut and brought down at the 35-yard line. But the Cowboys starting with Durgan as quarterback tonight, and he's got Pick Montana on his left with Tony Ragu, and then on his right, Galen on the inside. Safontis is the wide receiver, and Azriel as the other receiver, and up front protecting him we've got King Q, Billy, and Horns. Right, I could put
Q's
on a
playing
little bit of
blocker
pressure.
tonight. That's a
Intercepted straight away
interception.
by Crack. He saw where the pass was going, and he just undercut the pass and intercepted it straight away. Crack with the very quick interception there.
I'm noticing that Aria Cadence isn't here for the Cowboys. She usually plays guard. I guess that's where they're putting Q tonight.
Yeah, I think that was.
We got a flag on the play.
Dead ball penalty.
Yep.
No cadence.
Dolphins don't normally mess up on that sort of thing, but yeah, go ahead.
We'll get the first stat out of the night. We have Glaze. Glaze is a supplier of the wide range of slink nails for both men and women. No holds barred. If it fits on a nail, we shall do it. From the unusual wacky styles to the more natural look, including no polished nail appliers. We also offer some slink hand tattoos. That's Glaze, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, looks like that's
team nails as well.
Yep, they do.
I've got the Mustang ones, but they're a little bit too girly for the guys to wear, I think.
You probably look fabulous, Greg.
I'll reserve it for our wild nights out.
You know what the penalty was there, Psych?
Down, set, hike.
I did not catch it.
Okay.
So,
Another
open
deep
receiver
ball
to the right there.
to Leroy
with the touchdown. The Cowboys have got it. They're playing a formation that lends itself to having better pass coverage, but
they're not.
They're not
committing
picking
to that
up
pass coverage. Yes.
Yeah, they're not picking up who they should be picking up.
Yep.
Um,
all three passes, the wide receiver has been behind the coverage, not in front of it. Which,
yeah,
you know, Greg, as you playing cornerback and safety, that you always want to keep that player in front of you.
definitely. You might get lucky and the pass get underthrown, but if knowing Cam, he's gonna throw it further than he is shorter.
Yes,
so that
exactly.
If you are ahead of that defender, then you know you're the only one that's going to get that ball, and you're the only one that's going to miss that ball. But yeah, not a good start by the Cowboys defense there. And to be honest, not a good start by their offense either.
No, that their first play was an interception. The ball was thrown a little bit low.
Not sure Durgan's got the ball there. I don't see his possession circle though.
No, I didn't
might
either.
Just be me.
Yo, Razin, can we take a timeout?
See if it's.
The field will yell at him if his possession circle isn't on, or if it's below the ground.
Yeah, no, I see it above the ground, putting on
Yeah,
transparent. So maybe it was just us.
Yeah, he is wearing it.
I need to replace my ball here. My possession circle's not lighting up.
Yeah, and Durgan's indicating that he needs to take his ball off because it's not lighting up. So.
Yeah, that could have gone in the Cowboys' favor, but I guess they probably just looked for the name, or just tackled everybody. Looks like we've got Michael Slate showing up late as well.
Looks like the Dolphins took a time. Oh nope, changed his position. They are allowed to do that. Why wait for the another ad out there? Greg. We have the Tiger Dance team. The Tiger Dance team and the Little Paws are an elite, one-of-a-kind team that strikes fear, awe, respect, and envy in the heart of the competition across the grid. Never ceasing to amaze a crowd, they bring high energy, talent, and fun to every event. Contact Samantha or SN Dubious Resident or Shay Harcourt today to join the hottest dance team NSL or to book a performance. You can also like us on Facebook. I will send that in local, just so you folks get that link. Because I've been told you should not read the URLs like I used to.
Yeah, you know, this weekend alone I've heard that name, the Essen Dubois name, read about 5 different times. and each time was pronounced a different way each time. And Veronica with a little bit of pressure on the back, but he feels it and looks like he just chucked that one away to avoid the sack there. He had Veronica chomping at his ankles there. Looks like they're sticking with the trips to the right. No, it's not the strong, the open side of the field.
Down, sit, hike.
Durgan's
pulling
favorite
out to
target
left.
is Cefantis, so we should see a lot of balls head that way to the side of the field.
And yeah, to left hand side,
Dodging
he's
a
got a
lot
little
of
bit of pressure
pressure,
by
gets
Roy,
rid of
throws it short,
Ooh.
and Galen picks it up for a nice little short pickup of 13 yards there.
Very nice throw to get out with all that pressure. A little bit underthrown, but receiver
he
made
made
the
it.
play to catch that.
Made a good adjustment for that one.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
Down, set, hike.
Oh, and apparently that penalty the Dolphins had was no cadence. Durgan rolling
okay.
out to the right-hand side. He's falling back, almost
Ooh.
intercepted by Crack again. Crack's going to be loving that position
Mhm.
tonight. I have a
Cracks
feeling.
all over Cefantis.
Yeah, I have a feeling Crack's ready to rack up some interceptions tonight.
Looks like we have
referee timeout.
Yep, I guess there might have been a pass interference. Alright, while we wait for this one, let's get one of those other lovely sponsors out, shall we? We have Geek. Geek is known for its unique and creative accessories and hair, often inspired by professional interest, nostalgia, and current 100% all-original MASH. Customers can be confident in their shopping experience for originality. That is Geek, ladies and gentlemen.
Hashtag read their meds, but yeah. Looks like they're getting back on their balls again. I think King Q and Billy have just done a swap on the line there. It's like
Yes.
he might have been struggling with Veronica there, so puts Billy on the outside.
Well, this is my first time seeing Q as a lineman,
Down,
and
set, hike.
center's a little bit more easier than guard, because guard you have to get that angle to catch that outside linebacker, and they misplaced anyways there, so. And
Tons
Veronica.
of pressure on the back of
Mhm.
Durgan there, and almost through an interception again because he threw it short. And yeah, Dre, we were thinking the exact same thing. It's gonna give Durgan less and less
Down,
time to throw
set,
the ball, so the
hike.
receivers
Yes.
should really be looking for shorter balls, but spreading about the field a little bit more. Look, they've just got
Deep ball.
no coverage, and Jeff
That
picking
is
it
Jeff. Yes. And you are correct, Marlo. Aria isn't here tonight, so they're having to find someone to fill in her spot.
He may also be the best center that they've got available tonight.
That is true.
So
Down,
Cam
set,
gets
hike.
another chance to show us what he's got. Probably going to be another quick touchdown again if the Cowboys don't pick
Little
up.
screen
Nice
pass
little
to
short one
Blaze.
there to Blaze. He likes those standstill passes because you just think, well, maybe he's crashed. And you don't. Sometimes corners just don't pick up on him because he's already focusing on covering somebody else.
But with that bunch,
Down, set, hike.
that bunch, if that plays, I think they love that play because with the bunch, all the secondary thinks, we got to go get those deep guys where Blaze just stands there. No one ever, the cornerback doesn't stay short to cover him.
Nice open pass there to Michael in the middle. He's doesn't look like he's got his run on.
And
Somebody
I
might
don't
wanna
think he
tell the
was
Dolphins.
registered.
No, he is.
Oh, okay. My screen's showing me 2 first down markers.
Somebody who knows the Dolphins might want to tell Michael to put his run on.
Down, set, hike.
He was running. He was just in a stumble that had him circled around. That's why it did look like it was the walk animation, but he was full speed.
It did. Nice pick up by Jeff on the left there, considering he was under double coverage. Cam just managed to get that in between the two, the corner and the safety there.
Well, there's no pressure on Cam. If you watch, they're only blitzing those defensive ends.
Down, set,
The
hike.
thing is, you don't want to give Cam all day long and these Dolphins players to just get open.
At the same time, it's intercepted by
interception.
Azriel. It was just a little bit low, and he was playing behind the receiver, and luckily the Cowboys guy comes down with it. Yeah, I mean the thing is with Cam is even if he's got room to run for 10 yards, he probably won't. He usually looks for the throw.
Mhm.
The last 2 games and and scrimming against them as well, he doesn't run it,
Yeah.
and there's no point putting pressure on him either because he's got a really good line. So I
Mhm.
think the Cowboys are doing the right thing. I just don't think that their secondary is living up to what they should be doing right now.
I'm gonna guess that you're gonna have a big rush here by the Dolphins to get that safety.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's a good chance of it, although Durgan is quite close to the line. They might just push straight up the middle. Be interesting to see what the Cowboys come up with to get themselves out of here. And got a delay of game. Looks like they weren't able to hike the ball in time.
I don't think that one will stand because Rasden had stopped it for a little bit.
Oh, okay. So Durgan
Not gonna
rolling
matter.
out to the
Well,
right hand
yep.
side, and the
And
safety
there is the
happens.
safety.
Credited to Cam Cora.
They all just no blocks to be heard of. And the second Durgan moved, Cam was right there.
Yeah, I mean you can't. The Cowboys on the opposition 1 yard line on defense, they've got way too many good people on their line
Mhm.
that you've got to come up with something special to get it out of the end zone there.
I think I don't know. It looked like to me that receiver who intercepted it caught it in the end zone and then tried running out. I could be wrong, but again, that's why if you do catch that ball in the end zone, don't try to make the play. Just take those 20 yards.
Yeah, definitely. Just stand still and wait to be tackled. So
Another short kick.
Yeah. Looks like they might not have their usual kicker. Michael running out to the left-hand side. He's got a couple of blocks. He's just got to beat one more. Comes back to the right. Comes back to the left again. Stumbled.
Still
He's
up
gotten
on his
outside. He's still on his feet,
Wide
waiting for the
open
blocks. He's
hole.
got the. He's got to have the blocks there, and he's going to take it all the way for 6. At the 20, at the 10, with plenty of blocks to be had.
Yeah.
And he may have showed up late, but he's gotten 6 points from a kick return.
Yeah, that was a great run by him, and he also, set up his people to get the blocks he needed. That was a great job by the Dolphins.
Definitely a really good play there.
All right. Oh, while we wait for this extra point kickoff, let's get one of those fancy ads out. We have SL Live Radio is your virtual life's #1 radio station in true HD sound quality, offering you the hottest DJs spinning the freshest mixes on the grid live. SL Live Radio for your second life. For more info, Esme Capello or Thorn Andel, send them some instant messages if you'd like to learn about SL Live Radio.
So, Dolphins kicking the ball back to the Cowboys yet again. See,
set.
It was 23-0 at the moment. It's not unheard of that a team will come back. I think the Cowboys are definitely going to have to improve their defense at this point and actually, if hopefully get a touchdown on this drive and then hopefully stop the Dolphins on their next drive, just to give themselves a little bit more confidence. But it's all lying with their line at the moment.
It looks like the Cowboys. Yep, they're going to stick to that pistol formation.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to switch it up and hopefully get the extra blocks. Got Azrael in the backfield now. Durgan running out to the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of pressure from Leroy. Leroy gets the sack and loses 6 yards for the Cowboys there. Oh, a loss of 6 yards. You can't be cheering him on.
I didn't cheer him on. I don't know what you're saying.
So, pistol to the right now. Durgan hopefully going to get a little bit more time. He had a little bit more blocks there, but Leroy's such a dangerous OLB, and this time he's going to the right. So Veronica is just as just as dangerous on the right-hand side there.
Down. Set.
See what
Hike.
Durgan can pull out of his socks. Rolls it out to the right. Fake the handoff. He's got Tom, Leroy. He throws it to the left
Yeah, he
out
just
the
threw
field
that
there.
away. Good thing it crossed that first down marker. It barely just crossed that. It barely just crossed the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, he had to. He was in a rush there. The problem is when you've got the extra blockers, you've got less receivers downfield.
Mm-hmm.
And even those extra blockers aren't getting the block. So Durgan's rolling out to the right-hand side. He's got a little bit of pressure from
right
Veronica
there.
again
Veronica
and gets the
gets the
sack
sack.
for a loss of 13. So it's 4th and 29.
I think
Do you go
the
for it?
Cowboys are going. No, I think they're going to punt here. To me, with how their offense has been, they should definitely not throw the ball. Now, if it was me, I'd let the clock click away before I gave them the ball, though.
Apparently the Dolphins are playing hard and fast because they want to go and play GTA because that just got released a few hours ago.
All right.
So Durgan getting ready to kick it
We
back
have
to the Dolphins.
Cam and Blaze are back there. And I think the
Down.
Cowboys are just
Set.
going to let this
Hike.
clock tick away here.
Yeah, coming over to Blaze's side of the field,
Ooh.
picks it up. Oh,
That's
he
going to be a
actually
great
misses it.
punt. Wow, that is
Misses
a
it.
great punt by Durgan there.
But they're going to get the ball at the 11-yard line. There's a big miss by Blaze there, but I have a feeling it's not going to make too much difference to the Dolphins here.
Down, set, hike.
No, if anything, I think they want more yardage.
The cam rolls out to the left. He's got a receiver to the
Jeff
outside there. He's
catches
got
it.
Jeff to the outside. He's dancing a little bit around. He manages to pick up 33 yards before being brought down by Q.
It's great work by Durgan. Durgan cut off his lane and just didn't go for the attack, just waited.
Yeah.
But again, that was also a great pass and throw by Cam
Down, set, hike.
on the Dolphins.
Cam running out to the right. He's got a receiver over the top again, but accidentally passes it to Veronica.
That is... I don't know. That's not a penalty. That is a penalty, isn't it? Where they just go where okay.
A legal receiver.
Okay, we're gonna get one of those ads out for you folks. We have Blueberry. Ooh, said that wrong. We have Blueberry. Blueberry is an original clothing store for women made by a woman with passion for art. That is Blueberry, one of our big sponsors here. Don't forget, during the power rankings, Blueberry does always give the fans and players a gift. So if you do want something from Blueberry, just watch that power ranking show.
They've got a good one coming tomorrow. If you
Yes,
saw it
they
on
do.
Facebook.
Yeah, I like the show. I'm really excited for that. I love that cloud she made last week with the pizza and stuff.
Yeah. I haven't actually even unpacked that yet.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
I've played around with the floaty football.
Yeah. I didn't get that one. Sadly, I missed out on that one. I kick myself
well,
every time I see it.
Don't miss out on the power ranking show tomorrow and pick
Down,
up your
sir.
free gift from Blueberry while watching the stream. Cam rolling out, fake rolling out to the right, and went to the left, come back to the right. He's waiting for a receiver to be open. He's got one
Deep
open.
ball to
Deep
Matt.
on the sidelines, and
Ooh.
just runs it out to pick up 39. What were you going to say, Syke?
I was gonna say, Bert, you know someone that knows someone, so I'll see what I can do for your football.
Thank you. Well, that's right. You
So
work
it's
on that power ranking show.
Really good catch by Matt there on the sidelines. Just managed to pick it up. Probably one of the more
Yeah,
skilled
plays on the
catches
review.
we've seen so far.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess they're gonna see if Matt was actually inside when he caught that ball.
I'm gonna. Yeah, so it was a tough read. He was right there
Yeah.
at the border, from what I saw.
But while we wait for this decision, we're gonna get another ad out. We'll have A&A Designs. Are you looking for that special place of jewelry, whether it is elegant or trendy, formal, or for a wedding? Come along to Diamante, A&A's very own jewelry line, and see what we have for you. Or are you looking for slink enhancement add-ons? We carry both a wider range of nails and shoes that will complete any outfit. While you are there, don't forget to check out of A&A. Find that perfect gift for the perfect someone. Diamante and A&A, because life is your creativity.
Looks like they're letting that reception stand.
Down, set, hike.
Putting in the trips to the left here. Cam rolling out to the left. He's got the blocks he needs. He just needs an open receiver, and he's got. They're opening up and closing as quick as they open.
Yeah, but they're quietly bunching towards the left.
Yeah, and he throws it up and just misses 3.
Yeah. Just right over that hitbox. Like, if it was just a inch shorter, one of those Dolphins would have had that ball. But see, this is why I wonder why Cam never runs on these situations.
He's a selfless QB. He doesn't want the touchdowns for himself. He just wants to throw them to everybody else. He could quite easily run 10 yards here and get the first down, and if not the touchdown. But he might as well throw it. He does throw it down the middle there, picked up by Michael with his second touchdown of the day. Dolphins pending the extra point, going up to 30-0.
Down, sit, hike.
So, Dolphins 30-0 in the first quarter with 1:09 left to go.
I think it's safe to say that my prediction was off.
I think it was, unless the Cowboys suddenly stop any other scoring and manage to pick up 10 in the rest of the game, then yeah.
I was even off on my prediction. I said Mercy rule by the third quarter. If things keep going this way, gonna happen before the half.
It's possible they could have 60 points by the half, yeah. I mean, to be fair to the Cowboys, they're missing their usual
linemen. Yeah, they're missing Arya. Yeah.
I don't know whether. Yeah, I'm assuming it must have been much more important reason than coming to play some football.
Yeah.
So they can't be too mad at her. But Durgan running it down the right hand side, runs it out to the left, looking for the outside, but he wasn't able to pick it off. Pretty sure if he ran it to the inside, he could have done something similar to what Michael did. But
yeah,
when you're down there, you don't always see that.
Yeah, but with the with Arya missing, it just shows you need those 3 linemen who have been practicing that spot all season, especially against a team like the Dolphins. You need your top 3 linemen for games like this.
Yeah, definitely. Leroy's going to put on a little bit of pressure, but Durgan dances about a little bit. Veronica putting on the pressure as well. He throws it up. If he threw it out, but if he had thrown it along the sideline there, he might have picked up Pick there.
Yeah, Pick was wide open.
Obviously, Durgan didn't see the open receiver and just threw it away.
Down, set, hike.
Okay, so Durgan rolls out to the left, and we got dead ball penalty.
False start. Away team. 5-yard penalty. Rip first down.
Doesn't look like it was the cadence.
It was your left guard.
I'm gonna guess drifting.
Sorry, I just realized I was telling y'all and I didn't have my mic on. It. left guard false start.
Yep.
Left guard false start. Okay. Yeah, I put the replay on the stream and his cadence sounded alright. I didn't see any movement, but Horns moved. She should know better than all of them. Durgan rolling to the left. He looks for the run this time. Runs it down the middle.
Run of the game.
Runs it out to the right-hand side. He's got open space. He will get cut off eventually, but manages to pick up 22 yards.
That was his first run of the game, and that was a very nice cut he made there. Very nice cut.
Yeah, maybe they should have gone for what you said at the beginning of the game and stick to the running game. He hasn't had any success throwing it at the moment. So he's running it to the left-hand side again.
He's going to try this time, but they're
on the
containing
OLBs
him.
again, and he throws it up deep to Pick. Oh, Michael just moved out of the way to get the interception, but Pick was just there as well. It could have been anybody's ball, but they both moved.
The ball's not going to hurt you. Not going to hurt you.
I'm in my makeup or something.
Down. Set. Hike.
The Durgan rolls out to the left hand. Oh, fakes
Break it
left.
now. Maybe
Thought
Mike,
he was going
maybe.
down the middle.
Oh,
runs
there
it
he
out
goes.
to the
Another
right hand
run.
side. Manages to pick up 9 before running it out of bounds. And before getting the tackle.
And with me, and you know how I am with my kicking, that does put the Cowboys in field goal range. So if they do mess up on this play, if they have a good enough kicker, they can get it between
Down.
those posts.
Set. Hike.
I think even if they got to 4th down, they'd still be looking for it. He's got a little bit of pressure by Cam. He's got pressure from the whole line. He throws it deep to Galen, but it's picked off by Jeff, playing a little bit under, and then fumbled and picked up by Michael. Wow, the Dolphins were lucky there. They almost lost the ball as soon as they got it, and it was in a really good field position for the Cowboys if one of them was able to pick it up.
Down, set, hike.
The Cam starting in his worst field position of the whole game so far. Does a nice short outside pass to Blaze. He runs it back on the inside. He's looking for the blocks. Running it along the first down marker there. He's waiting for all the blocks. He just wasn't able to get any. He did get a few, but he just needed a couple more and he was gone for the touchdown. But picks up 18 regardless.
Yes, it was a...
Down,
I think
set,
Cam
hike.
likes those plays because Blaze is one hell of a runner, and you know even that short pass, Blaze still has the legs to create a much larger play than you would think it would be.
Definitely, Cam rolls out to the left-hand side. He's waiting for a receiver. Throws it in the dirt. I felt like it wasn't high enough for Blaze to actually get that one.
No, it wasn't. Blaze was open, just a little bit underthrown there.
Thing is with those short ones, if you do them low to the ground as well, as a receiver, you got to react so freaking quickly that sometimes there just isn't time to react.
Down, set, hike.
So Cam rolls it out to the right-hand side again. Got no pressure whatsoever. He's got a receiver. Ooh, I thought he was going to go deep for that one, but he does a cut back there. Throws it to the left-hand side to Jeff. He's got a little bit of space. He's juking around, diving around. Manages to pick up 22 yards. Pretty much every receiver for the Dolphins, once they've got the ball in their hands, they know what moves they've got to do, and I think that makes a big difference between most teams in the league. That once a receiver's got the ball, picked up on the outside there by Leroy, he's got the block
And that
he
is
needs
going to be
pick
a
up his
touchdown.
second touchdown of the game, or third. The
And,
celebration.
I think that's his second.
Yeah, I think it was his second.
But to talk about what you're just talking, if you do watch the Dolphins when they do receive that ball, they'll juke around until some of their players are around them, get those blocks, and then move up the field.
Set, hike.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very good, mindset from the Dolphins, because if you that's one thing I love about watching the Dolphins is how many more yards are they going to pick up after each catch. It's always entertaining to see the moves and the walls that their players create once that catch is made.
Definitely. I mean, you can see why they've got the record they've got and where they're probably going to end up at the end of the season.
Set, hike.
They've definitely got a different way about playing than everybody else. And that kick was a little bit short considering how good Michael normally gets it. But Galen picks it up, runs it straight down the middle, manages to pick up 18, and they'll be on the 32-yard line. Probably the best starting position the Cowboys have had.
I think it is. We have 7 minutes and 33 seconds left of the second quarter.
Durgan's sticking with the trips to the left. Looks like he wasn't happy with the pistol formation. That extra blocker just wasn't getting the extra block that he needed, so he thought he might as well go back to 3 and stick with the same amount of people rushing at him.
Down. Set. Hike.
So Q going on the right-hand side this time. He does get the block on Veronica. Gives Durgan the outside. He's got a little bit of pressure here.
Tosses
Throws it deep.
And he just
threw
tossed
it
that
out.
away. Yeah.
I thought if Cervantes did have the step on Jeff there going deep, if he had thrown it deep along that sideline hash, Fontes should have had that for 6.
Yeah. It was I think Durgan needs to realize that some of his players are getting open deep. I think he needs to start looking downfield, for those tossaways and maybe just throwing it up and just seeing what his players can do.
And Veronica with a 9-yard sack there. putting on the pressure.
Looks like Rassen's down on the field. He might have a penalty here.
Nope.
Nope, he's back. Nope, he's back down. I don't know what he... Okay, I think he's going back up.
Alright, so trips to the shorter side of the field this time.
Down, set, hike.
Durgan gonna try and see what he can do. He does think about going to the right hand side once he's got that block on V.
Ooh.
Didn't even throw the ball away once he saw that he had two people coming after him. They might have been in his blind side, but
So I think we're gonna have a
11-yard
punt here.
sack.
We'll have to see. It is 4th down. Yep, it is going to be
Yeah.
a punt. See if the Dolphins get that play out in time. The Cowboys do not have to wait. If they could hike the ball right now and give the Dolphins a penalty, but it seems like they'll wait. Oh, nope, looks like they didn't.
Goes back a little bit short. Cam picking it up, rolling out to the left. Trying to go down the middle, had no joy. Picks up 11 yards after the reception though. Dolphins line up today. We've got Jeff and Nelly on the left, Blaze, Leroy, and Michael on the right. And the line today is Tom at left guard, Veronica at right guard, and Crack right down the middle. Cam rolling down to the right hand side. He's waiting for somebody to get it open. He's got a couple short. Picks up the short pass by Nelly and
Picks up 19 yards.
Up 19.
No, Nelly was a former Cowboy this season. Yeah, he did go to the Dolphins.
Mm-hmm. It was pretty early on though. I think it was just before the regular season started.
We do have stoppage on the play. We'll see what it's about. But while we wait, we'll talk about Honey 103. What? Tune into KHNY Honey at 103 for a smooth romantic blend of R&B, neo, soul, 24/7, 365. Perfect music to groove to as you are enjoying time with your lover or unwinding after a long day of work. Either visit, I'll send that link in local, or grab that stream and add it to your LAN. Honey 103, your soul satisfaction, a division of Macchiato Media.
So Cam was went to the right, went to the left, waiting for an open pass. The Cowboys a lot better on the pass coverage there. There wasn't many. Even the Dolphins were famous for their comeback routes and always telling me to do them. They were doing them, but the pass coverage was just too good. That by the time Cam saw that they were open, they were marked again. So that ball was thrown away. Going to give the Dolphins their second chance at trying to get this again. Probably going to go for the touchdown from back here. I know in past games they've had trouble when they've been within the 20 or the 10 to get a pass out, but he throws it deep. Probably Leroy. Yes, it is Leroy for his third touchdown.
That is his third touchdown.
That was his third, and his third celebration.
I have a feeling that
that safety will be getting a shouting at because he's letting.
That's his third time he's let that happen.
Yeah. Hike.
But yeah, I mean, Leroy's noticing it. He's probably calling out to Cam, "I'm open over the top," and Cam's going to take that all day long.
Yes, he will.
He usually does it to the middle with Matt, but Matt's not playing today. I don't think. I thought I saw him on. Oh no,
he's been on the field for defense, not offense. I think Nelly is taking a spot on offense tonight.
Well, normally you'd have Matt down the middle, picking it up down the middle. That was a good kick that time, went out for a touchback. Yeah, normally you'd have Matt straight down the middle, usually getting over the top, in between the two safeties and over the top of the MLB. It looks like they don't even need Matt on the offense today because Leroy is doing the exact same thing to the right-hand side of the field.
But I hope the Cowboys don't shy away from the run. I know it eats a lot of clock away, but it's the only thing that they've really had that has gained them any yardage.
Yeah, I mean, the only way he's going to be able to do that is if he has the blocks. He doesn't have the blocks that time, but Pick with a really good catch there.
Yeah, I saw that. It looked like Matt had that, but Galen just, Pick, sorry.
No, Pick.
too many Palomalu hairdos on the Cowboys side. It's confusing. My apologies. Yeah, he just came right in front of Matt and just snagged that right away from him.
It looks like he's opting to go for the pistol formation on this one. Probably looking to run it to pick up those 2 yards and get the first down.
Down, set, hike.
So pulls back, hands it off, runs straight down the middle with Azriel running it down the middle, picks up 1. Looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1 on that one.
They do that again, and it happens the same way. That is a first down. We'll see what the Cowboys decide to do here.
It looks like they're opting to go for the trips to the right on this one. Durgan might still run it. He was looking for the run, rolls to the left-hand side, looked for the run again, and just wasn't able to pick up that 1.
It looks like he was there, but it looks like he had enough room. I think if he went a little bit wider before he cut and sprinted, I think he would have gotten that yard. But Tom did sprint and cut off Durgan right when he cut up.
Down, set, hike.
Yeah, so it looks like they're going to go for it this time. They're rushing the MLB as well this time. Cam running in.
No blocks at all.
He's got some open receivers, but neither of them were able to pick it up. One of those receivers should have picked that up.
And the field is saying, bring the chains out. But I can clearly see there's just too much. There's too much yardage between the ball and the first down marker. I don't know why the field is saying that.
Bring in the tape measure. Bring in the tape measure.
Didn't say it on the first one.
Yeah. But we'll talk about Gut Bucket. A theme 1950s throwback
Thank you,
region.
Asden.
Googie bowling mall, stunning areas to relax, dance, and hang out with friends. Some of SL's top designers, including Mad Pia, Meshworks, Mata, Sinful, Delirium, Style, Hydra, Pomp City, 2013, Identity, Deadpool, 7 Deadly Skins, Deer, and many more. Beautiful and eye-catching for photography, blogging, and finally a small area to have a private wedding with a minister and full use of props. So that's Googie, not Google.
Googie, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Cowboys, yeah. I was gonna say
Seb.
they shouldn't. It was 4th down. It should be a turnover.
Yeah,
And it is.
the ball wasn't close enough. Yeah, the ball was not close enough to the
Cowboys
first down
decided
marker
they
to
were
award
gonna
him that.
try and get away with having an extra offensive play, but so Matt's out on the offensive this time. Probably look for the pass out the middle. He's not given that. He wasn't given that space on this one, but we do have a pass to the middle that time to Michael, and he just missed it. One pass that the Cowboys are going to want to avoid is Matt getting behind the MLB. They're playing. Gone back to the 4-3.
Yeah.
They were earlier playing one that would help them out with that Matt pass, but as long as the MLB stays with Matt, he should be fine. He's got a little bit of space there in the middle. It looks like, wow, I thought it was going to be intercepted, but
No, that was a
Nelly
great
with
catch
the
by Nelly
touchdown.
there. Yeah, great move by Nelly to snap that ball away.
We've got 3 minutes 25 left in the half, and pending the extra point, it'll be 51-0. Only 5 points away from the mercy rule already.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I figured I mean, obviously, at the start of the game, I didn't realize they were missing a lineman. I thought maybe the Cowboys could keep a little bit more pressure on than this, but unfortunately, they're not keeping on much pressure at all on the Dolphins, really.
Yeah, even with only rushing 2 and bringing back 7 players, they're having trouble with just 5 receivers. That's with those 2 extra OLBs blocking back. That's 2 people that could be in double coverage, but it seems like it's not
That's not happening.
Yeah.
Set. Hike.
And so Michael with the kick again. A little bit. He's been kicking a little bit short tonight. I don't know if something's put him off, but Durgan with the ball, running out to the right-hand side. He almost had all the blocks, but he gets stumbled and taken down, picking up 14 after the reception and starting at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, real short kick there. I don't know if Mike's doing it on purpose or.
I doubt he's doing it on purpose. Probably just an off night for him tonight. Usually he's pretty good. Duggan rolling out to left hand side. A little bit of pressure from Leroy.
Ooh,
I don't know why
interception by
he.
Matt.
I really don't know why he threw that there because Matt was in front of the receiver the whole time. Unless he expected the receiver to come in front before, but turnover and it's back in the Dolphins' hands, and they've got 3 minutes and 5 seconds to score another touchdown and put it into
Down, set, hike.
Yeah, the mercy rule will go in effect if they score another touchdown here.
Cam rolling out to left, very patient, throws it deep to Jeff with the touchdown.
Yeah, I think we already have our player of the game. I know a lot of the receivers have made those touchdowns, but a lot of those passes from Cam, they're just beautiful. They're right where they need to be. They're over all the coverage, and it lands right on the top of the hot hit box each time.
Oh, you're talking about Cam being player of the game, not Jeff. Yeah. I'd probably have to agree.
Yeah, every catch is just, it's beautiful. It's right where it needs to be. It's a perfect pass almost every time.
Yeah. There's been maybe one questionable pass, maybe two. But overall, he's as always, he's done an excellent job with the throw, and those receivers just have to keep running the route that they're doing. Yeah, they've had to adjust for a couple, but it looks like Rasden's just letting them know that the mercy rule is now into effect. So nobody crash because you can't teleport back to the sim. Nobody shout timeout because it's a 15-yard penalty.
Set.
Just get on with it. So with the kick again, going back, and looks like it's going to be a touchback on that one. Looks like we've got 2 minutes 20 left in the half.
And the clock is ticking. I don't even think the 2-minute warning stops the clock. I think it goes off, but it's still, I think the only thing that can stop the clock here is if the Cowboys or Dolphins go underneath 7 players. I don't know if that goes into effect or not, if that stops the mercy clock from going on. Because technically it's a forfeit if they can't get a 7th back on the field. Yeah.
I know what you mean now. I mean the refs can stop the clock at any time if they need to review anything. But Durgan with a little bit of pressure again, tackled by the sack rather by Leroy. Leroy playing really well, both offensively and defensively tonight. Probably is, I don't know, 4th sack and 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So Leroy playing really well tonight as well.
Down, set, hike.
Durgan rolling out to the right-hand side.
Veronica
with a little bit of pressure, passes it, and Azriel managed to come down with it and tackled straight away by Crack. But we've got a dead ball penalty. That's not good. There's a flag.
That's a little late on the dead ball penalty there. That's a...
Yeah, it looks like it's being brought back.
That to me is, if you're gonna call a false start, do it before the play even happens. Don't let the Cowboys build up some momentum and then call the flag right after the ball's been caught and tackled.
Problem is they have to confirm with the other referees. Sometimes they got to check the stream for a replay as well. So, as much as nobody likes the referees doing that kind of thing, sometimes they've got to.
They're still moving the ball back.
That 10? Only a 5.
Well, they were already far back because of the sack.
Oh, 2nd and 15, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be 2nd and 20 now, it should be. Durgan rolling out to the right-hand side. Blaze and Veronica putting on the pressure. Intercepted again by Crack. Crack with his 2nd interception. He's waiting to get the block so he can go out to the right-hand side.
He's running backwards.
He wants that 6. He wants that pick 6. But unfortunately not able to get it, and he stopped at the 20-yard line. So Cam's going to do a really quick one here. I can feel it. He's got 50 seconds to bring off the play. He's waiting for his outside receiver on the right. There he is.
Here comes Snell. Yep. Looks like Leroy's sitting out this play.
Yeah, they're probably just taking it in turns. They've got a lot of talented receivers. Cam waiting for somebody to be open. He's got somebody open at the back.
Ooh, wasn't Michael able to just quite missed that ball.
We've got 30 seconds to get another playoff. I have a feeling this will probably be the last play of the game. So they're going to be looking for another touchdown here. 20 seconds left on the
Down
clock.
set, Hake.
Cam rolling it out to the left-hand side. He's looking for an open receiver straight away. He's got one in the middle. And Cam caught.
Michael caught that.
Caught
Yeah,
by
that was
Michael.
Yep. Another beautiful. He just threaded the needle right there. Got between both those Cowboy players right to Mike. Again, another great pass by Cam.
And because of the Massey rule, they weren't able to take the kick for the one extra point.
I think I think that's what Rassen's coming down. I still think they're allowed to get that extra point. It is not the extra point. Even in NFL rules, even if the clock's 0-0, and you have that chance for that extra point or that 2-point play, you should be able to play it. But it looks like they're just gonna run back. Yeah.
They might just add it on afterwards or get them to do the kick at the beginning of the next half or something.
It's been added on. Looks like they added on too many. Yep, there we go, 65.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's a given. So, cheerleaders, do we have any? Yes, we do.
I know the,
Yes, we do.
I know the Cowboys have a cheer squad.
Yeah. I don't think the Dolphins can play theirs yet.
The Dolphins have a cheer squad now as well.
Yeah, kind of. They're just getting started.
But yeah, we'll hand it over to you, Syke, for the cheerleaders. And thank you to the Cowboys cheerleaders, the sweethearts there for their routine. And just wait for the two teams to come back on the field. I'll let Rasden know that they're done. There we go. So, but
Yes.
let's go with the usual, typical question that all commentators say at halftime. You're in the Cowboys locker room. What are you telling your team?
At this point, I'd probably say,
Alright, can y'all remember?
just for, playoff reasons, if it is tie, it goes by, how many points you've let scored against you. For me, so I would be, I would say just let the clock run out. Just run as much as you can, let it run out, and just do as much damage as, just let the pain not as bad as it is. Let the hemorrhaging stop, and just let the game end.
Just put on that band-aid and hope the bleeding stops. Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
can
I
still
think you're
pass
right.
because it is the mercy rule, but, when they toss up that ball, you always have a high chance of an interception.
Yeah, which means the Dolphins are gonna score that much quicker. I think you're right.
Yeah.
When you're losing by this many, you're not gonna come back.
Yeah.
Unless suddenly all Dolphins become Cowboys and all Cowboys become
Yeah.
Dolphins.
Yeah. Or all the Dolphins magically crash and can't come back on, and they have to forfeit.
Yeah. I'm sure the Cowboys are trying to think of a way to do that. No, I'm sure they'll play fair, but you know, yeah. I mean, like I say, unless they magically swap roles or something magical happens, Cowboys aren't scoring 65 points right now.
All right, but let's get one of those ads out, Greg, since the mercy rule is gonna start. We have Designing SL. Designing SL is a feed specifically for creators in Second Life, featuring new releases, vendors, ads, and store information directly from the creators themselves. Owned by Aliana Logan, there is no cost to join the feed or the in-world group.
Down,
Sister feeds are
sit,
Blogging SL for
hike.
fashion bloggers, Hunting SL featuring media announcements and information on events in SL of all types, and Living SL featuring the blogs of residents who share information about SL.
Looks like there was a bit of a problem with the kick. I think Michael might have missed it. Yeah, he missed the ball. Which
And then
means a
ran
lot of
back
his
and
players
kicked it.
were
Yeah, there's going to be a
offside.
penalty here. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a penalty here.
Although it doesn't. Yeah, residents on the field.
Alright, let's talk
I'll
about
take it from
Combatant
here,
then.
it's fine.
Combatant is the first and still the leading innovator in high quality 100% original mesh and clothing products aimed for the football community within SL. We offer a wide range of products from jerseys, cleats, helmets, compression clothing, uniforms, hand warmers, gloves, and much more. Leave your mark, that's Combatant.
Okay, so it looks like the Cowboys have probably declined the penalty because they got a half decent field starting position here. So
I guess they're swapping players right now. They might get a delay of game here.
yeah, they've only got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Delay
They
of
might not
game.
though because the Rasden came down on the field.
Yeah, nope, he's gonna throw that flag anyways.
We decline Rasden.
We'll
I don't know.
If we can
I mean,
decline that, we would
I
I
don't
didn't
think he
see if
should, 'cause
Rasden started
Rasden-
the clock.
Yeah. Well, no, I
No.
don't think it was a minute.
Yeah.
Anyway.
5-yard penalty. Away team.
Yeah, looks like he's given the delay a game. Wow. Okay. So not a good start by the
First down.
Cowboys. They started off with nice field position, but it's pushed them 5 yards back now. That delay.
And
game.
I think Q is crashing. Nope, never mind.
So, Cowboys sticking with the trips right. Let's see if Durgan decides to run the ball or get 3 passes up.
The Cowboys can waste a whole other minute here if they wanted to.
Down. Set.
It's very
That clock
true.
is still ticking. Nope, looks like they're just gonna go.
Durgan rolls out to the right hand side. Veronica
And-
came in completely uncontested, at which slowed him down, and then Tom just came in and sweeped up that sack there with a loss of another 5.
Yeah. from when Veronica's normal moves, it seems like she's just, she does like this half moon kind of thing. It seems like she's just giving that up tonight because she knows that right guard isn't going to stop her. So she's just going straight in, playing highly aggressive, which I don't blame her. When no one's blocking you, why not be aggressive?
Definitely. Tom Box a little bit over pursuive there, but manages to redeem himself after Durgan was managed to pick up 7 yards and sweeps up with that tackle.
Down. Set.
3rd down and 13 has got to be a big one. Leroy with the pressure, Veronica with the
Lots
pressure,
of
throws it out to the
containment.
left-hand side. How was that not picked off by Matt? Matt should have had that. Matt was literally right in front of it, so I don't know what happened there.
Well, if they're like me, they have Grand Theft Auto on the mind.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are wanting to go and play that game. I mean, Dolphins went out there and got the mercy rule really quickly, so maybe that is what was on their mind. I'm sure they'll be creating a channel on the TeamSpeak and everybody will be in there tonight.
Yeah.
So
I
Dragon's electing to
have to
kick
find
it
room
here.
on my disk space for that game. Oh, it's
60
so big.
gigs!
Down. Set. Hike.
Alright, but we are
60
going to have a
gigs.
punt by the Cowboys here.
Looks
Since
like
that
he's
mercy
going to
rule.
Blaze's side. He's had a little bit of luck kicking it to Blaze's side, and he's going to have luck again because it goes for a touchback.
Alright, but let's talk about one of those ads. Since that mercy rule's clicking so fast, we have Hydra. You will find an array of modern, urban, trendy fashion footwear and accessories for both men and women. We feature mostly mesh products, but also have pliers-based clothing for the mesh bodies for the ladies as well. We also offer our VIPs 30 Linden of in-store credit every month, regular gifts, lotteries, and much more. That's Hydra.
Cam thought he was going to go right, but got a little bit of pressure there, rolled it out to the left-hand side. Good catch by Nelly. By Jeff. He came back for that one. He's
Jeff's
waiting
still
for the
moving
blocks. He is
Still moving around, waiting for that hole.
He is moving backwards at the same time though, and he runs it out to pick up 13. I don't think he meant to do that. He had an outside there. He might have been able to run it tiptoe down the hash line there, but they managed to pick up 13 on that last one. See if they can do the same again. Cam rolling out to the right hand side, no pressure whatsoever. He's waiting for an open receiver. He's got one on the edge there, but just couldn't get it to him.
Overthrown.
Yeah. So, you know, the clock's just rolling and rolling. They're pretty quick to get on their balls and get going again. Cam rolling out to the right hand side again, then switches it to the left. He's got an open receiver in the middle. He throws it to him, manages to catch it. Nelly there with the.
And see, that's another example of Cam's great throwing. Two Cowboys were right there, but that ball was thrown right at it hit the top of Nelly's hitbox.
Yeah.
So again, another great throw by Cam made there.
Definitely.
I think the
Cowboys not sure what they're doing, getting a little bit confused, and we got a dead ball penalty.
Yeah, it's because the players weren't on their balls.
He gave him enough time though.
Yep. Yeah, I think the rule is the
Home team.
you have to have at least 8 players on the defensive balls. I could be wrong there, but I think that's the rule. I don't think it has to be all 9.
Pretty sure as long as you give them until 50 on the play clock, then it's fine.
Yeah, that is true.
Nope,
I know why
nope.
it was. Nope, looks like cadence or false start. All right, well let's talk about something new. Yep, something new. Props, poses, and all sorts. Family, couples, singles, and themed props and poses. All priced low but top quality. That's something new, ladies and gentlemen.
Thrown to Tom. That'll be another penalty.
Yeah, it is going to be another penalty.
Tom tends to have that problem. It does happen quite a lot because he'll just be sat there in front of Cam, and Cam's looking down the field. He's not looking at what's in front of him. Tom I think he just needs to learn just to stay out of Cam's line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
First down.
He's probably shouting at Tom now because I think that's the second time that's happened.
No, the first one was Veronica. The second time it was Tom now.
Ah, yeah. So the worst position the Dolphins have been in all game. They've got to go 20 yards, and it's only first down though. So Cam
Deep
rolls
ball
out
to
to
Jeff.
left hand side, deep,
Ooh.
but intercepted by Billy.
Billy, the Alabama Slammer.
Billy with his first interception in the game, and not a bad one at all. He
No.
definitely needed that to stop the Dolphins from scoring.
And quite impressive over Jeff. I used to not seeing Jeff let people let that happen to him.
Down.
Well, the
Hike.
happens every now and again.
Yes, it does. Everybody
so
can't
Duggan
be
rolls out
perfect.
to the left, thought about running it down the middle, had a little bit of pressure. He's got Tom, and intercepted by
Intercepted. Yep.
Tom. And just within minutes, he catches the ball from his own QB, then intercepts it from the other QB. So, yeah, MVP for Tom Box. Cam gets another chance to get this touchdown he wanted on the last drive. Doesn't really have any pressure again. He's just got to wait for an open receiver. He had a little gap in the middle. Cowboys doing really well. Receiver just stood still.
To Leroy. Yep.
Leroy just stood still and let the Cowboys guy run backwards and forwards in front of him.
And he just stood there.
And waited for it.
But again, that's showing how good Cam is as a thrower. Leroy could just stand there and Cam just it hits the exact spot it needs to.
Or it shows how bad the pass coverage is for
the
Cowboys.
That is true. That is
to be honest, if they did that against any of the other top
it would have been
5-6 teams, it would have been intercepted.
Okay, so while we wait for this kickoff, let's talk about the Players Club. The Players Club, founded in 2011, is home of some of the friendliest staff and VIPs in SL. If you're looking for a fun place to hang out, listen to some great music, and meet new friends, check out the Players Club located in Players Plaza. As you listen to the tunes, take a walk around the plaza where you can find something for everyone. A new chopper, a new necklace, and of course both men's and women's attire. For aspiring designers, we have a full perm texture and template store. And if you're looking to have a new picture done, we have that too. And for all of you Ohana Packers fan, the Ohana Packers team store is located in the plaza. So come check out the Players Club and Plaza today.
Hey Bert.
Yep.
Let me interrupt real quick. What's your SL name?
Bertality Resident.
BERTALITY. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
The Cowboys getting another chance with the ball here. I think they've been at the 38-yard line like 3 times this game, so they're getting used to being at this, starting off at this position. Duggan rolls out to the left-hand side. He's got a little bit of pressure again, but cuts inside, manages to pick up 7 yards. He's had some success with the running game. I have a feeling maybe he should have done that all along. Who knows? But they're going to stick with the trips this time to the left.
Down, set, hike.
Duggan rolling it out to the short side of the field. Pressure by Veronica. Gets a loss of 3. And Veronica with her 3rd sack of the game. And he's got the trips to the left this time. Hopefully his line can get some blocks, otherwise they're really just not going to get down the field at all. He's really got to watch, Horns has really got to watch Leroy, because Leroy can just come in like a blazing train and he bides his time a lot. Cowboys waiting here, maybe they're coming up with some sort of play. They haven't.
I think the Cowboys are just letting that clock tick away. I think they're just gonna,
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be just rolling the clock down, try and get this game over with. Pressure from the Dolphins line again.
Ooh.
Batted down. I thought that was intercepted. Yeah. I thought Cam was gonna have a 6 there.
But let's get one of these ads out real quick again. We have Fameshed. Fameshed is a monthly event that opens on the first of every month. Each month we provide top quality original mesh designers to help fill your needs for fashion and home garden designers. We aim to provide the best of the best for the shoppers of Second Life. That is Fameshed.
Got Cam and Blaze in the backfield again. Let's see if he decides to kick it Blaze's side, because he's had a lot of luck kicking it to Blaze's side. For some reason, Blaze just can't manage to judge the bounce or picking it up right now.
All right, now here's a controversial question for you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't snap it right here, you get a delay of game and a 5-yard penalty, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they reset the play clock.
Yeah.
And then you start again.
Yeah.
Technically, they don't even have to give it back.
No, they don't. They could just keep it because the delay of game just repeats the down. So
Well,
you honestly could just
until they ran out of 5 yards.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's half the distance to the goal.
Well, that's true. It would just be infinite. Yeah, they don't have to give it back.
No.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure with our conversation here, there's going to be
right
about that in the meeting.
Right.
So Cam wanted to go to the right. He had to go to the left with a little bit of pressure. He's got plenty of time now. Passes it short to Michael. Michael's going to try and get some extra yards after the catch, but not able to, as all the Cowboys swarm around him. But he does manage to pick up 12.
All right, let's talk about You Play Ball Like a Girl. Women's sportswear and accessories look pretty and play dirty while supporting your favorite teams with You Play Like a Girl jerseys, tops, bottoms, and more. Check us out on Marketplace and keep a lookout for some exciting in-world news. Some exciting in-world store news coming up soon. Check out our Marketplace store for all your sportswear needs. That is You Play Ball Like a Girl.
Excellent deep catch there by Nelly for the 41-yard pickup. I thought he was going to get intercepted. He had, I think, 2 people with him. But again, it just shows the talent that they've got at receiver and the lack of on the Cowboys secondary. Cam throws it deep to the middle to Nelly. Nelly finishes off that drive with a touchdown.
78-0. It's going to be 79.
Yep, pending the extra point, it should be 79-0. And we've got 4 minutes and 45 seconds left of this. The Cowboys probably feeling like they are... The time is just dragging, even though it's not stopping at all.
Yeah. By the way, for this kickoff, let's get one of those final ads out. I'm just trying to get them all done great before clock runs out. We have Cabana New, the Cabana, a friendly club featuring the best in classic rock, top 40, country, romance, laughter, fun, family, great music. A landmark to your main store, Cabana.
So,
the Cabana.
Fontes picked that one up, gets tackled after picking up 25, and they're at the 24-yard line. Durgan pretty much probably just going to try and run the clock out as much as he can. To be honest, I don't blame him. He probably just wants to get this game over and done with. But no, he does have the ball with about 30 seconds left. Rolls out to the left-hand side. Bit of a short pass, but it is picked it up by Galen.
Oh, wow.
And then tackled straight away by Matt.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I thought it was Galen's the whole time there, to be honest.
Down, set, hike.
Looks like they're opting to eat some of the clock, maybe just talking about what kind of play they're doing. They got pressured by Veronica again. How was that not picked off by Crack? How did Crack miss that?
I don't know how Crack... That was right to Crack. If he stood still, that would have been his ball. I
have a feeling maybe he just did the stepping side to side thing and just moved his hitbox out of the way at the last minute. But how Crack missed that, I have no idea. Durgan rolling out to right hand side. Veronica with a little bit of pressure just stops him running all the way to the outside. He has to get rid of it, throws it to the sidelines.
Alright,
it's going to be 3rd down and 10.
get one of the last sponsors out here. We have Odyssey Music Live, an elite live music venue established originally in 2006, will continue bringing only the best to UNSL. Watch for weekly events at, and I'll send that Facebook link to local.
Yeah, of course, any of our sponsors, if you want to know about any of them, get in touch with any of the staff around here, really. But if you want to fumble, as I'm saying that, fumble and picked up by Cam, that's unfortunate for the Cowboys. I mean, that's the risk you run when running the ball. But, yeah. Ball's back with the Dolphins. But as I was saying, if you want any information on any of our sponsors, do get in touch with either myself, Greg Stella, or Bertality Resident, or any of the staff, really. Anybody's happy to help if you want to know about any of our sponsors at all. Cam with the throw over to, looks like it was Jeff. For some reason, Jeff just didn't adjust for that one.
Down to Hook.
So Cam rolling out to the left-hand side this time. All his receivers pretty much just going deep. He's got one a little bit short there. Picked up by Jeff. He's weaving about, waiting for a gap. Didn't find the gap, but managed to pick up 17 yards.
And let's get that last ad out while we watch the Dolphins play offense here. We have the Shining Starlights Dance Troupe. Is an energetic, fun dance group that choreographs and performs dance showcases covering multiple genres and dance styles. They create sets and costumes to fit the event theme. The Starlets have danced for a variety of events, such as Relay for Life, One Billion Rising, and Second Life's birthday celebrations. For information on upcoming Shining Starlet performances, you can visit our Facebook page. I will send that link in local again, or our blog at shiningstarletswordpress.com. To book the Starlets at your next event, contact Caden Piers in World. I will send both those links to local.
Down.
That catch by Blaze was insane. Like, he had somebody marking him right in front of him, and I don't know how he managed to catch it, but he did. It just shows how good the receivers for the Dolphins are, and the Cowboys really just have struggled in the secondary tonight against the Dolphins. But Galen picks it up in the backfield. Galen running it out to the left-hand side here, hoping for some blocks, but doesn't get any. And that brings us to the end of the game. Wow.
Yes.
That went really quick.
It's going to be 86 Dolphins, 0 Cowboys. Again, once that mercy rule comes into effect, people don't realize how fast this game goes.
Yeah, last I realised there was like 5 minutes left, and now we're at the end of the game. Wow. So, player of the game, I think we're agreeing on Cam still. But
what? Oh yeah, Cam.
Yeah,
I think Cam's player of the game. Sorry, my apologies. I do agree that Cam. I mean, yes, a lot of his receivers did have a lot of catches and touchdowns, but you don't get those touchdown receptions without the guy behind the line of scrimmage tossing you that ball. And all those passes, most of those passes were just, I had my hit boxes on. They were just right there every time, right where they needed to be. Not much motion needed by the receiver, right at the top of their hit box. I give Cam a lot of credit for his passing display tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he did a really good job at threading the needle, and his receivers were getting into spaces. I mean, you can't do it without both of them, but without those amazing passes that Cam did tonight, I'd have to say Cam was player of the game.
I think Cam's player of the game tonight.
All right, well, that brings us to the end of the game. Dolphins 86, Cowboys 0. Cam is your player of the game. Thank you for everybody for coming out. Thank you for everybody on Twitch watching the game at their SL home. Thank you for everybody who came out, bought tickets, and came and supported your team. Thank you for the refs and Psych for streaming. And thanks, Bert, for joining me today.
You're welcome.
Stella.
Berto Pervert.
And we'll see you next time.
Have a good week, everybody.